Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are looking at the Airfix 172nd B-24 Liberator. This kit I got for Christmas and I had a good deal on this. It was $24.50, reduced from $49.99 at Hobbycraft. So we are looking at the H Consolidated Liberator. It's the 1/72nd scale from Airfix. It comes with two schemes on the box, and the differences aren't very much, just the decals, I think. And there's a little bit of information for you about the schemes, what paints and colours you'll need. It's a level 4 and 3 Airfix flying hours. So here's some more information on the box. It's Boeing approved and Cartocraft decals inside. Just on the barcode you will have the kit number as well. So let's have a look inside the box. There's plenty of packaging inside the box, and Airfix have actually made the box to the sprue size as well, so not too much movement. So hopefully not too many bits falling off the sprues. So there's 3 bags in total, and then you've got your schemes and your instructions and decal sheets. So let's just have a look at these. This is the one I'm probably going to do. We are going to do this as a group build between 3 of us on the channel, and we are going to see how all 3 of us come along with each kit. So the yellow is going to be a bit of a pain, but as long as we prime it properly, we should be all right. Again, not too many details differently to this from the yellow scheme, just really the tails. The undercarriage, the Bombay has got the yellow on as well, so I'm not sure whether they are decaled yet or whether you've got to paint them. So moving on, the instruction manual and the decals. So if we just have a look at these decals, again, Cartograph have got some amazing decal skills, so I'm not too worried about the decals from them. And as you can see, they are going to be yellow. The yellow is actually decaled as well, so fingers crossed it all looks good. But again, really high detailed decals from Cartograph. There's a bit of tracing paper that goes on top of them. And now let's have a look at the instruction manual. I won't take too much time on this, as anyone that's done Airfix before pretty much knows the layout of them instruction manuals. So one thing to point out with this kit, you do need to weight down the nose because it is very tail heavy. They do give you a ladder to put underneath to prop the tail up if you do forget to put any weight in there, but they ask there on that section that you need 25 grams of weight in there and 30 grams in there. The issue is it doesn't fit. We've been looking at this. I've looked at another couple of reviews. You will struggle to get that amount of weight in there, so you're going to have to come up with some other ways to do it. We'll show you in these videos coming up how we've got around it. So again, next page, standard building drawings from Airfix, all color coded, which is nice. And like I said, we're not going to spend too much time on these. If you want a closer look, please pause the video and zoom in so you can have a look. And if not, ask me and I can send you some photos. So the lot of the detail is inside the plane, and then the exterior is pretty basic. Like I said, guys, this is a very tail heavy aircraft. So let's get on to have a look at some of the sprues. While I've got you, if you haven't already, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It is free and it helps us out quite a lot. Thank you for doing that if you do. So I'm just going to get the sprues out of the bags and see where we go from there. So the first bag, let's have a look. I think it's got the fuselage in it and the undercarriage and some other bits. So from a first glance, again, this is supposed to be, like I said, looking at other reviews, it's a really, really nice kit to build. Apart from the weight issues, you will have fun building this kit. Goes together pretty easy. So these are the Bombay doors and the wheels, and these are the wings with some really nice detail in there. It's inscribed as well, so there's no raised detail. Try and get you a closer look at that. But yeah, really nice kit. Again, it's one of the darker plastics, so it's one of the, I think it's the newer plastic that Airfix are using. Just be careful of the cutting the parts off the sprues, because they are quite thick joining pins on the model itself to the sprue, which can be quite dangerous if you cut them too close. So we'll have a look at the other side. Not really much to show you there. So let's move on to the next one. So here we go, open up the second bag. What have we got here? So there's a few more sprues. I'd really like it if Airfix would start potentially using paper bags to put their stuff in. Save on the plastic, but... Right, so let's get into this. So they look like the bomb carriages and the interior makeup of the plane. You've got the elevators and flaps there as well, and the interior. The interior's got some really nice detail on it, guys. There's some really detailed parts to this for the interior of the fuselage. Yes, I know you're not going to see it, but you'll know it's there when you've built it, so you'll be quite impressed with that detail there. Onto the second sprue from that bag, you've got the actual fuselage in there. So again, some really, really nice detail on that. There's the hole there for the window and the wing spars and the Bombays as well. You've also got the tail planes on there with the tail ends, which again, as standard with Airfix at the moment, the kit has got some good parts and some well designed pieces. So here's the outside of the fuselage again. All nice detailing, some nice riveting on there as well. And then some interior parts again. So we'll move on to the third bag. So this bag has got a fourth bag inside it, and I think that must be all the glass. And we'll have a look at that in a minute as well. So these are all the ancillary pieces inside here. You've got the front of the nose as well, which is a separate piece to the rest of the fuselage. Again, basic but simple, nice detailing on there as well. And then we have all the engine build-up pieces. That's your machine gun rails and the inside of the cockpit as well. I would also say check out some of the photos online of the inside of the Liberator, because some of the paint scheme is slightly different. So you got some bombs there, some oxygen tanks. There's a lot of oxygen tanks on this kit. So they are yellow and black as well. And then we move on to the glass. So they've done a nice job of that. So they've split the bag and sealed it. So you've got two pieces of glass, but they're sealed in there. One bag, but in two sections. And again, let's have a look at this. No scratches. Nice clear pieces of glass. And no seam lines in it at all. So as you'd expect from Airfix, a standard glass setup with some really nice clean glass there. And then this is the second one. I think this is the differences between schemes as well, so you can have different glass on whatever scheme you choose. So just have a look through the drawings and decide which one you want to do. It's just as simple as that. So that brings us to the end of this review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please put in the comments what you think of it. Please remember to read the instructions on that weight, because I know a few people reading the reviews on the Airfix site have missed it. So I hope you enjoy it. Please take care, and we'll see you again on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.